What's up, TGNites? This is Poggy with TGN, bringing you a 25-man normal mode strategy guide to Hagara the Stormbinder. To begin with, your raid can position in a tight group in the center or split into two separate groups, but really positioning isn't too critical during this phase. Throughout the fight, you will encounter a total of 3 phases. This is Phase 1. During Phase 1, there is really only one ability to be particularly concerned about, called the Ice Tomb. Ice Tomb will encase 4 random players in ice, and they will need to be broken out. It is ideal to have a set place for them to stack for 2 main reasons. 1, it makes them easier to AoE out faster, and 2, it prevents line of sight issues. Yes, they will line of sight you if they get in the way. Ice Tomb players will be indicated by a blue marker over their head. If everyone is tightly stacked, though, it can be difficult to tell if there's a marker over your head, so just move out a little if you're not sure, and run to the assigned location if you have been chosen. Any Phase 1 will be optimal to use a Bloodlust, as it is the only time when the boss can be attacked. After any Phase 1, you will then be randomly introduced to one of 2 other phases. In either of these phases, Hagara will use Frozen Tempest and become immune to all attacks. In the Ice phase, 4 crystals will spawn in cardinal positions in the room. In addition, your raid will be forced to run clockwise entirely through this phase to prevent getting hit by the Ice Wave. Healers can stop briefly and cast a short spell if need be, as you will actually be faster than the Ice Wave. Also, your raid will need to watch out for icicles falling to the ground, marked by a white Death and Decay circle. While running around the group, you will need to cast any dots or quick casts on the crystals around the room. Once they're all destroyed, you will repeat Phase 1. The other phase you will encounter is the Lightning phase. During the Lightning phase, Hagara will again become immune to attacks. This time, 1 ad will spawn. Once the ad dies, the nearest conduit will overload and cause a lightning storm buff to cast to nearby players. Your raid will need to move as a spread unit to the various conduits around the room, carrying with them their lightning storm buff, and overload the remaining 3 conduits in cardinal points around the room. Once you overload the 3 remaining conduits, Hagara will suffer an electrocute and be forced back into Phase 1. I know this kinda sounds complicated, but just do it a few times and you'll get the hang of it. You will then repeat until the boss is dead. Overall, this fight is pretty basic. Being able to move and focus down the crystals during the Ice phase and work as a group to overload conduits are really the biggest and most important aspects of this fight. If you enjoyed this video, give it a favorite, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.